What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Front and Hip with your girl Polly P
and Buffy. You know what time it is, where we don't tell no lies, don't do no labels, and apparently we don't do no commitment either. Because today it's all about situationships.
Ooh, situationships. I think we all done had a little, a little situations. How about you? You done had your situationship before?
A couple of them, one or two.
A couple of them is crazy work. Crazy work.
Are we here to judge, or are we here to keep it real?
We're here to keep it real. We're here to keep it real. Of course, always. We don't want nothing less than yeah. So I'm really trying to figure out. I hope you guys on Facebook can see this because for some reason it's showing that only I can see this live, which is crazy work. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, so yeah, we're gonna be talking about situationships, and I think I've had me my time or two, or a little more too. You know, y'all know me. It take me about 24 hours to fall in love. All right, and about 24 hours to fall out of love. Like it's easy for me to be like, "Ooh, my man, my man, my man," when you really ain't my man, my man, my man. I'm just such a loving and caring little sweet old thing. But
yeah, okay.
So are we delusional or what? Or is it, what would you call it? Could I say we're delusional? Or are we just kicking the shits and vibing and you just kind of caught a little feelings? I guess it all depends on, how long y'all been talking.
I mean, either way, somebody's catching feelings and somebody not ready for a relationship. And that's just how I go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. So normally, there's a 90-day rule, all right? There's normally a 90-day rule when you start talking to somebody, but there's always that time where you might spend the night with a person before those 90 days. And then y'all just be together like all the time, all day, every day. So it feels like we kind of go together because we like doing stuff that's kind of like exclusive. But then it's like, bitch, we don't go together either at the same time. So don't do too much. I think a lot of females.
Ain't nobody on that. Like, girl, you've been to met somebody, mama, naming dogs, y'all planning your future, picking couches, setting a house up, but we not together.
I mean, it's like we together, kind of.
But we not together.
But yeah. So we together, but we not together.
A little bit, not a lot.
Exactly. So I think that kind of makes sense a little bit because in my head, we do go together. Nah. And you ain't gonna tell me we don't, because then I'm gonna have to be in your bush. So I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
So it's like, yo, nah, you gonna be in them bushes.
I mean, only if. Well, Ply say, be right in your bushes. All right. You know what? Don't let me know where you stay at, because I might have to do a pop-up on you. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Like, girl, we in love, but unofficially.
I mean, yeah, like I said, it take me about 24 hours to fall in love, baby. So I'm head over heels about you. I'm not gonna play about you, babe. What are you talking about? Not gonna even play about you. 10 toes, I'm stepping hard. And nobody better not say nothing. Period. Cause
At all.
what
Cause about
was
my little
it?
stuff. Who?
Who locking those pictures?
I fall
Who
out with the
comments you in?
family.
Not fall out with the family is insane. Now that's diabolical. Falling out with your family about that little stuff. Crazy word. Now I
About
don't
that
know if
little
I'm go that
stuff.
far. I don't know if I'm go that far now. I don't know. I don't know. So like,
Depends on the situation. Shit.
why do we stay in situationships? Like, what makes it so hard to just say, you know what? I need to back off. I need to detach myself because this ain't really going nowhere. This is not really, it's not giving what I'm looking for, Like, it's not giving. And I need to know, like,
I
why are we still
mean,
here?
one word for that: hope.
Hope. Hoping
People
that
stay in
maybe.
those situations out of hope that things will turn out to be something that it wasn't. No matter how many signs you get, it's a hope.
Mm, you know what? Hope. That's a good word. That's a good word because that might really be what it is. A bunch of hope. A bunch of I pray and hope this man, feels the same way I do in the future, or this girl, whatever you are dating. Um, See, I'm a little crazy, so you gotta tell me ahead of time. I think what happens is sometimes people don't really set those boundaries in the beginning, and they just kind of go along with it. If you get what I'm saying, like stringing it along, like they
I
want
mean,
something serious, but the whole
yeah,
time they don't really want nothing serious. So it makes things confusing.
yeah. That okay. Yeah, that hit. Because it's kind of like people they come to a point where they're okay with half being loved, just so they don't have to
Right.
feel that loneliness of being by themselves. So, oh well, they kind of love me. I kind of feel it, and then now you're stuck.
Like Chuck. Stuck like Chuck. Now I can't go nowhere. And then that's all further to then now you got some soul ties up in there. So now you really kind of locked in on a spiritual tip with this person. Even though we ain't locked in like on no commitments because the other person don't want no commitment. But y'all doing everything like y'all go together, which
Hmm.
also confuses things and it kind of blur those lines of I don't want nothing serious with you, but we doing everything like we go together, going out on dates. You staying at my house, I'm staying at your house. Damn, they done moved in, done brought all your shit here. You might even got your game in my goddamn living room hooked up to my motherfucking TV, but we don't go together. That's crazy. Don't bring that PS5 or Xbox over here,
Agree.
baby.
You already done brought the toothbrush, your favorite lotions and body washes. You got your first drawer in my dresser and all that good
Exactly.
stuff. And then what? Come on,
But
man.
you
Let's be
saying
real
that you
about
don't
it.
want nothing exclusive. That gives exclusive to me. It gives exclusive. It gives
Let's not
that
forget the ones
maybe.
that got a key to the place.
Oh yeah, be giving niggas keys and stuff. Just pop up whenever you want to. I hear the key in the door turning. It's you. What is you doing here? What you doing here? Why you ain't call me? Why you ain't let me know? Why you didn't let me know that you was here? Or coming at least. What if I would have had other company over since we don't go together? What if I had other company over? How
um,
would you feel about that? Would you like that? Would you be okay with that? I'm just
listen,
saying.
I'm a tweak out, and you can't get mad about me tweaking out because you shouldn't have gave me the key.
I'm going well, you need to set the damn tone. Is we together? Is we not, baby? Or what is it? Because if we not together, I think I have the right to have whatever
Let me know
company I
ahead of
want to
time now. Let me
at this
know.
place.
That's
I'm
what I'm
just
saying.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. But you better let me know because if you don't,
Now I gotta let you know who coming
Yeah,
over
we
to
gotta
my
get
house
ready
this
to
week.
witness.
That's crazy work. I gotta let you know who
No,
you
I'm
pulling up
saying,
over here at my crib.
let me know. Like you said, set the tone. So
Mm-hmm.
even if you giving me a key to your place, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know, like, hey, this is for when, we plan our little whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you pack that in the night bag, you know what time it is. But
That's true.
we're not in no committed relationship. So, just let me know when you're coming over to my house, it's out of respect. So
Okay.
you choose to
So
pop up after that, you know what I'm saying? And you see something, you see what you see.
okay. So basically, out of respect and give you the common courtesy to say this is what I got going on. So you know to text my phone before you come sticking a goddamn key in my door to come over here. Gotcha.
Yep. Back.
Because it seems
Baked
like
up on the couch.
I'm gonna have to take the key back. You know what I'm saying? Because what you doing?
Wait a
you
minute.
you getting a little too bold, baby. You just pulling up. You won't make no announcement like, "Hey, baby, I'm about to come over," or "What you doing? Where you at?" You just pop
Mm-mm.
up here and expect me to be home. It's crazy, or expect me to be doing
Now you giving
the right
relationship vibes
thing.
and no we in a situationship.
Exactly. So it's like, what do you want from me, dear? What do you want from me? I'm a little confused. I need a drink. You know what I'm saying? Refreshing. But
Not
yeah,
refreshing. That is
I just
not
feel like
H2O.
I just feel like if you know that you're not looking for nothing serious and you don't want to be tied down, you really got to communicate that and make sure the person comprehends whatever the hell you communicating. Because see, this situationship stuff gets very confusing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're human, you're gonna catch feelings. I don't care if you say, "Oh, I don't want nothing serious, I don't relationship," and you saying that you don't feel these ways, but I feel like you do. Like you do feel a type of way about this person, but maybe you're scared of commitment. Maybe you got some type of relationship trauma and it makes you not want to commit to the person. I mean,
And
that could
nine
be
times
it.
out of ten, that's the situation at hand.
Yeah, that could be it. But you gotta let a person know, like, hey, XYZ, this is why I don't want this. But see, people just don't be saying nothing. They just be it start off that we get to know each other. You know, we might meet on Facebook, we might meet at a bar, a restaurant, whatever. And then we start texting, and then we start going out places to get to know each other. And then one thing leads to another. And then next thing you know, we together almost every day of the week. Like we go together. So when you spending so much time with somebody, you're going to catch these feelings for people. Literally, like, what you
Yeah.
want me to do?
Facts.
You want me to not feel nothing for a human that I'm being with every day of the week?
All day.
Like we spending time together, like we literally going places. And you mean to tell me this is just a situation ship, baby. We don't go together for real. And
Like
then
what?
it be some of
Ain't
you
no way.
Negroes be getting mad when somebody talking to like you can see me talking to another nigga or sorry, another gentleman. And then you gonna get mad about it. You gonna be in your feelings. But why we don't go together though? So why you in your feelings again? Like that makes sense. Now I'm playing in your face all of a sudden,
Mhm.
but then you say you ain't want nothing serious, so shouldn't I be able to still date casually and weigh my options since you don't want nothing with me serious. Maybe somebody else will do. So why can't I, have the opportunity and go date somebody else and see if they win? What are we doing?
Yeah,
I don't want
females
to see
do
him
the
be in a
same thing.
situationship. See, I don't want to be in no situationship, bitch. I'm a lover girl. I'm trying to be tied down. Understand? So I can cook
Amen.
your dinner and rub your bath water, massage you, rub your feet and things like that and be
All
romantic.
right. You gotta cook and clean and wash everything. Smile and grin. And your man up here so he can,
Right? That check paying all my bills. Period. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a housewife, baby. What are you talking about?
No kizzy.
I'm trying to have all 5 of your kids. What are you talking about?
Whoa. Why?
Okay, that's a little extreme, but you get the point.
I was gonna say you lost me there,
That's a
Sugarfoot.
little
You lost
extreme,
me.
but I'm just saying. I mean, that's a little overboard. 5 kids is like overkill. Okay, two of your kids. I was
Yeah.
exaggerating. I'm okay with two.
Like, slow down. You didn't even say 3. Cool.
I'm just trying to show you how much I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do right. You know? Just let me love you. What you scared of? Just let me love you. Stop being scared. I don't bite. Well, sometimes. But again, just, you know. So what do you think people should do? Do you think they should continue to be in the situationship, or should they be like, you know what, bye, and just leave it where it's at and just move on with your life? Because you're really just wasting time, in my opinion.
I mean, I feel like it depends on what you're okay with as a person. Some people are okay with just dibbling and dabbling with a person. You know what I'm saying? You might catch 2 people
Mhm.
that's completely okay with being in a situationship. You know, but if you know your heart and you know you're the type of person that fall for people, it doesn't matter if y'all start off some type of way or a person tell you what it is in the beginning. You know your heart, so you know you're going to end up falling for this person. Do not
Mhm.
set yourself up for the failure.
I can agree. I can agree with that. I can agree. And fellas, I'm need for y'all to start being very open and transparent with women, because it normally be y'all that come in here with this whole not wanting to really have a commitment, but not really seeing nothing. It's just playing mind games. Like y'all play a lot of mind games with women, and then that's when you create monsters. That's when people like me be in your bushes. That's when you might see me pop up at your crib at 3 a.m. That's when you might, see me at your job.
Huh?
I probably done got hired at your job. Now we work together.
Whoa.
See, see
Whoa.
now you got to be
See,
very
when
open.
you said at the job, when you said at the job, I'm assuming you're saying popping up at the job. You applied, went through an interview process and everything else.
Now we work together, babe. Now we really work husband, and I'm your work wife. What's up?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just playing, y'all. I'm not
I'm
crazy, but you
scared of
will create
you.
crazy people like that for real. Is all I'm saying. But that ain't me. I'm just talking. But you got some people that's like that really would guard their rockers about their feelings. And y'all be playing. Y'all be acting like Darnell off a thin line between love and hate. She done told you she done been hurt before. She
I'm
done told you she
hollering.
done went through all this stuff. Now she right here abusing herself and causing hell in your life. Just be real. You be real, I promise you. If you be your authentic self and you be real, a person don't have no other choice but to respect it, because you came in here being honest and transparent and setting the boundaries. Hey, this is what
I
I'm looking
mean,
for. Boom.
in defense for the fellas, in defense for the fellas,
Mhm.
there are so many men out there who keep it real with a female and tell them off rip that they're not looking for nothing serious.
Mhm.
And then these females like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We can do that. You do you and I'm gonna do me. Ain't that what they like to
Mhm.
say?
Yeah.
Okay. Until you forget to realize you know what I'm saying, these are spirits. You
Okay.
get now you catching soul ties with this person. And now you expect them to change everything about the platform that y'all built the whole situationship, relationship, whatever it may be on. You can't do that. Then that's when they go to going cuckoo, because they realize a man is not willing to change something that he already set. He set in stone when you met him.
Okay, I can agree with that. You do have some females that are like that. So at that point, it's you causing the pain and the heartbreak for yourself if you're going against the grain of what somebody's saying. You can't change nobody. Your coochie and your head game ain't gonna change nobody. A nigga can go get coochie and head from anywhere. Okay, that comes a dime a dozen, many shapes, many sizes, and many colors. All right. So thinking that you're going to change a person's mind if they already done set boundaries, yeah, you're going wrong. You starting off wrong. If you know that you want something serious and you want to be a lover girl and just in a commitment and you want somebody that's all about you, then yes, you need to move along. You need to just go and Find you somebody that want the same thing as you, instead of hoping and wishing and praying this guy is gonna give you what you want. Because if he done kept it real with you, then yeah, you tripping, girl. You're tripping and you're delusional. All right, that's called delusional. Right here planning weddings and stuff for your future that don't exist. This man don't say he want to marry you. He ain't say that. So where's this coming from? Hmm? Got the wedding bells and ringing in your head for no reason, baby. Move along.
Baby,
You
hang it
might can
up.
find you a good man at
Hang it
Home
up.
Depot or Lowe's. You know, that's where the good guys be sometimes. Home Depot or Lowe's, them home improvement stores. A lot of DIY guys be in there. You probably find so many in there. So start
Hmm.
getting up and going to Home Depot and Lowe's. You know what I'm saying? And don't go in there with your bonnet on and your goddamn pajamas. You gotta go in there stepping. Dress like this just to go to Home Depot or Lowe's. I'm telling you, you're gonna find you somebody in there that wants the same things as you, because they older. There's like an older crowd in there. They're older, they're more mature in the mind. They already done live their life, baby. They just ready to settle down just like you. Okay? So go in there and
Stay
give
away
it a
from the
shot.
ones on that work aisle.
Yeah, don't talk to nobody that's a worker now. See, that's where you're going wrong. I ain't say the workers. Customers, all right? The customers are shopping. There'll be a lot of businessmen in there getting stuff for their construction businesses and all kind of stuff. And go in there now. Go in there. Don't say I ain't never did nothing for you, gave you no advice. But first of all, make sure now that your situationship has ended before you start trying to pursue someone else. Now, if you know you still gonna dibble and dabble in that situationship and let that young man or woman do what they do to you anytime they want and pop up at your house, don't go to Home Depot or Lowe's. You're not ready here. But when you're ready to break free from all that stuff, then you break away from it, you heal, you move on, then you go to Home Depot or Lowe's. They get you a good man. That's a good man, Savannah. So
Not
I'm
Savannah.
just saying, y'all gotta understand when no means no, okay? Just how like y'all don't want men to be pressuring y'all to do something you don't want to do. Men be feeling the same way, okay? When they tell you no, I don't want this. Stop asking in many different forms. Y'all will ask the same question many different ways, and the answer still be no. Stop asking. If you agreed to the terms and conditions when you met that man, don't try to go and renege and void the contract, okay? Because this is what you signed up for. This is what you settled for. This is what you agreed with. If you knew that your feelings was gonna be deep and you was gonna change your mind, you should never agree to those terms and conditions and signed on that dotted line, honey. But it's so easy to just walk away from stuff like that. So we're gonna go into a listener letter. We have a little something, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and read this letter. Hey, Polly and Buffy, I've been in a situationship for 9 months. He says he's not ready for a relationship but doesn't want to lose me. I care about him, but I'm tired. Am I crazy if I walk away even though nothing technically went wrong? From my honest opinion, I don't think you'll be wrong for walking away. If you said you're tired of being in a situationship and you tired of the way things is going and the vibe has expired, there's no more thrill or connection there, then walk away. Walk away. Because it seems like this
Exactly.
guy is just stringing you along in this situationship. Okay, that sounds like mind games. Oh, I don't want to lose you. I need you. Blah blah blah. That sounds like a bunch of BS. Because there's something that you probably have that he's benefiting from at the moment. So yes, I'm going to tell you everything that you would want to hear, so I don't lose whatever benefits that you come with right now until something better comes along that I want to take serious. So I say walk away. What you think, Buffy?
Baby girl, walk away. You are not walking away from a man. At that point, you're walking away from a fantasy. You're walking away from what you felt like coulda, shoulda, woulda been.
Okay. Okay. All right. And fantasies don't text back. So lead the vibe and go find you something else, baby. Go on and find you a little something else, cause honey, he is tripping. He is off his rockers, and I don't think anyone should be dealing with something like that. I don't know. That's just me personally. Now, honestly speaking, like
I
I
mean, if
said,
you feel like you gotta fight for it, that's probably not the situation for you.
okay, yeah, I can agree with that. Cause I think anything worth having and anything that's meant for me, I don't have to go through all these difficult tasks and challenges just to have it. It's just gonna be what it is for me. Like what's for me is gonna be for me. It's gonna be easy to obtain and maintain. God is not the author of confusion. You understand me? So if you're confused about it, that is not the work of the
Amen.
Lord. Okay.
Amen.
So you need to get your dizzy door brain and get up out of that.
Dizzy Dora is insane.
Get up
No,
out
but
of
for real
there.
though, you gotta stop living in a life of delusion.
That's true. I agree.
My senior motto was, "It is what it is," right?
Mhm.
So if you see what it is, I see if you're not really understanding what you're walking into, and they just slap you in the face like Jesus with the sandal.
Mhm.
Um, I understand that, but if you see that it is what it is, you have one or two options. That's your man. You gonna stick beside him, or call it what it is, and you know what I'm saying. Move accordingly. You got to move around. You got to do what's best for you at the end of the day.
Wholeheartedly. And yeah, just detox yourself, cleanse yourself from that set situation so that you can be prepared for your next situation. And I don't mean cut this person off and just right away move into something else, because we tend to have a problem with that, because as humans, you act like you don't want to be alone and you can't be alone. And then you move on to something so fast, causing more chaos for yourself. Learn how to love you. First of all, you got to learn how to love yourself first. Then, once you learn how to love yourself and you know that, hey, I'm worth so much more than being somebody's booty call or situationship, then cool. Then you can start dating again, because we settle for shit because we truly don't know how to be alone, or we just don't love ourselves enough. So I feel like you have to be able to learn that. And it takes time. I get it. You might have like some childhood trauma that doesn't permit for you to be able to be alone, like abandonment issues. But you got to work through that stuff like that, or else you're going to always attract people in your life are a mirror of you. Like the people you attract, it's all a reflection of all the many different traumas that you carry if you have not healed from that. So you're going to attract certain stuff that you should not be attracting. That's how the universe works. You attract what you are, even if you think you're not this, you're not that, because you don't suppress this trauma, you don't suppressed it for so long, you don't even realize that people are picking up on this bad energy that you're carrying, and now you're in a fucked up situation, such as a situationship, and a person is string you along, and you don't know how to break free from it because you're scared of being alone. It's okay to be alone. God will put us alone for to get the glory out of a lot of situations. Isolation is a great thing. It's not a bad thing. You need that. You need to know how to be by yourself. You need to know how to go out and take yourself out on dates. Go to the bar by yourself. Go to a restaurant by yourself. Just do things by yourself. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Do it. I go take myself out on
Hey,
dates, and I'm not afraid to go out at a
self
restaurant and
love
eat
is
by
the best
myself.
love.
And that's on period. That's on King David and Goliath and everybody else.
Oh my God.
Love yourself, or nobody else will. If you don't love yourself or respect yourself enough to not tolerate certain things, why do you expect the next human to do that for you? We ain't sitting
Amen.
here being delusional, saying, "Oh my gosh, she just got a vibe that I never felt before." And once that lust wears off, because we be lusting, and once that wears off, now you realize this is not what you want to be in. This is not what I want. This is draining. Nothing should drain you that much that's meant for you. It should not be draining. It should not be sucking the life up out of you at all. So
You got to be open to just hold that cup out, baby. If you pouring out more than you getting filled up, all right.
exactly. So I think that just learn to not rush into things. If you know that this is not what you want or this is not your end goal, let's say your end goal in life is to be married, create your own family. Don't settle for situationships or entanglements. It's never going to be comfortable to be in that kind of situation. Also, it's risky because you know this person probably still dibbling dabbling with everyone else, not just you. So it's kind of risky. STDs are real. So you want your own person, okay? You don't want to be out here in situationships. Whereas we bonding, but I'ma still do me. But I don't want you to do you type of deal. Cause that's really how it be. The situationships be one sided most of the time. So why do you want to be in something like that? Never subject yourself to something so low. You know, we've all been there in a situationship and it feels familiar because you don't trauma bonded most of the time. So I think just stop. All right. Text your delusional best friends. Let them know to stop being delusional for that man or that girl.
People don't have real friends out here, and that's the problem. Okay,
What? Okay, well that's true too. That is true. I can agree with that. Because why you ain't telling your friend she doing too much or telling that dude he doing too much? Why you letting
baby,
them
you my
be out
friend.
here?
I love you. I'm with you when you're right, but I'm gonna tell you every time I feel like you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? You can take it or leave it, apply it or deny it, but you're gonna hear it.
That's true. I think y'all need to be real. Tell your friends when they doing way too much. You should not be pouring into a person more than they're pouring into you. You should not be giving all your feelings and your heart into a situationship that ain't a commitment. Why are you putting all your eggs in one basket and this is a situationship? This is not a commitment.
Amen.
This is not a relationship. We're not working towards god dang marriage or nothing. We're just simply fucking around and doing stuff in the public from time to time, but I'm still gonna do me. That's all that is. You just simply friends with benefits. That's it.
Like,
Y'all
baby,
are
we just having
friends.
fun. I thought we was just having fun. Like,
Cause that's really all a situationship is. We can say situationship, but it's really friends with extra benefits. That is it.
well, at the end of the day, I feel like if a person is not willing to define what it is,
Uh-huh.
that's probably because they've already decided what they don't want it to be.
Exactly. Cause I'm so
It's just that
vulnerable
on
and
that, love.
transparent. I'm gonna let you know what it is and what it ain't up front. Like, listen, baby, we can have fun, we can go out places, but do not claim me as your girl, cause I'm not that. So don't be telling nobody that we go together or that I'm your little shit. Don't tell nobody that, cause I'm not. I'm just simply Polly P, and we're just having fun until I don't want to have fun no more. Move along, baby. Don't get your feelings involved. I feel like y'all
Facts.
gonna be having sexual intercourse with one another. Don't put your feelings on. Do it with your feelings turned off. And that be the problem. See, those feelings come in when y'all start having sex with one another. That's when all the feelings and stuff start coming in because y'all exchanging all these different energies from one another. And as a woman, you catch more of the heat. You feel more of the feelings, you know, because you already an emotional creature by anatomy. That's just the science. So you start feeling all these different emotions for this guy, and no, baby, turn your feelings off. Okay, act like you just a porn star and this is your job and you just getting paid to do this. No feelings involved. Treat it as such. Okay, and you'll
I
protect yourself from a lot of stuff. That's how I view it. If I know we ain't going together and I know the boundaries is we just cooling, we just vibing, and it's no more than that, like it's not going to no commitment, I'm not gonna be having sex with you with my feelings turned on. It makes no sense for me to get my feelings involved when I already know what it is and what it's not. That would be dumb of me. That would make me delusional. Now I'll be around here joking and giggling and talking my shit, but baby, I'm not a dizzy Dora, honey. Can't no Negro tell you that I'm a Dizzy Dora in real life. Okay. Elisa don't move like that. Okay.
Mm,
Or Polly, whichever one
mm.
you want to call me.
I mean, Polly definitely wouldn't move like that,
So
even if Elisa did. We-
Elisa and Polly are two different people. Okay.
Two
Elisa
different people.
Nicole and Polly P, two different people. You get Elisa Nicole on the music side so I can soothe your mind in that depth. That's musical, metaphoric, you know, euphoric. Then you got Polly P, that's, hey, a no limit soldier. So I'm not, no, baby, we ain't doing this.
Savage.
We ain't doing
Vulture.
this, baby.
We're not doing it, love. I'm
I
sorry.
can detach from a person so fast, especially if it's like, you gotta look at it like this. What is this person offering in your life that you can't do for yourself? What do they have that you're unable and not capable of doing for yourself? What are they adding to your life? Are they adding value to your life? Most of the time, situationships not adding nothing to your life for real. Nothing of value.
Like,
So
baby, the good outweigh the bad. Does the good out? What's the pros and cons to dealing with this person?
exactly. Like, what is it? Most of the time, people go, "Oh, because it's the sex." Yes. You can go get that anywhere. You can please
From
yourself.
well, not anybody. Correction. Oof.
Well, you can get it from anywhere, is all I'm saying. Like, it's so easy, especially if you're a person that's good looking. I'm sure you got people on your trail that would treat you much better than this situationship, that wants to tie you down, that wants commitment, that wants to show you the world, that wants to treat you like a king or queen, that wants to do all these lovely things, invest in you and your dreams and your future. I'm sure there's somebody out there, but the thing is, we so used to going after what we want in a preference. Sometimes you gotta leave a preference at the door because your preference ain't really preferencing like that. You're attracting
Hey,
the wrong thing. You got to go
hey,
outside your normal and get with somebody that you normally wouldn't go for, and that be the person that's for you.
yeah. Most of the time, people are stuck in a situationship because they get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That comfortability can be confused as security sometimes. And just because you feel like you secure does not always mean you're secure.
Exactly.
So you gotta, oh baby, you just got to know the difference. You have to have that type of wisdom to be able to depict the difference between comfortability and actually being loved by somebody.
Facts. Because a situation really don't be on the other person's end that's not don't want that commitment. It don't really be love for real. Like they're not in love with you, but you don't feel in love with this person, and you're expecting them to feel the same. And the feelings are never mutual. Again, it's
And most people
always one sided.
that I'm a selfish individual, bro.
Yeah.
You have now become selfish because you knew exactly what this person wanted. You knew what they wanted is not what you want and what you desire for yourself. And you
True.
still chose to do that out of hope. That's that word again. Out of hope that a person will change everything about themselves to become the person that you actually needed them to be in the beginning.
True. I can agree with that. So yeah, some people are definitely selfish, and you gotta. This world is a dog eat dog world. You either gonna be 10 toes and have tough skin to stand in it, or you're gonna have to just, I don't know, dig a hole for yourself and just, and that's
Just
it.
bury yourself.
Because
Just
if you can't handle the way the world is right now, you gotta understand some people are just doing stuff that benefits them for the moment when they're selfish. Yes, I'm telling you everything that you want to hear, even though I've already set boundaries that I don't want nothing, but I'm still feeding you these false dreams and false hopes of what we possibly could be in the future. But the whole time, I know for a fact there's no future with us. I don't see a future with you. But to soothe your spirit, to calm your mind down, I'm giving you all of the fairy tales because this is what you have expressed to me that you truly want for real. You don't open up to me. You don't become vulnerable. So I know how to play on that. You have now became my prey. And I'm not going to play on that. I'm not going to fuck with your mind. And that's just how it goes. I'm going to be mind fucking you this entire time, knowing that this will never go nowhere. And then sometimes y'all fuck around and get pregnant from the situationships. Now you done cause more confusion and chaos for yourself. Having children with somebody you never should have had a baby with in the first place. All the signs was there. All the red flags was there. Are you serious now? And then you're more mad that he ain't trying to be a part of the kid's life or whatever the case may be. He wasn't ready for that. He didn't want that.
You knew he wasn't shit in the beginning.
Exactly. When that man told you
wanted to be there for you. Why do you think he wanted to be there for you and a baby?
And I'm not having nobody's baby and I don't know that social security number. If I don't know your social security number, why are you getting a baby out of me? I need to know those things. Y'all don't even be knowing that. Yeah, I really don't even be knowing the nigga family for real. Just pregnant. I need that social.
What? Why?
Hey, baby, I need to know this social security number. If I got that, then we possibly a little locked in for real. Because why I got that information, such sensitive information about you.
Now you feel special.
Now I might have to go and do a little drop in your name to take care of this baby. You know what I'm saying? I hate to have to do that to you. I'm just playing. But no, it's just the fact that you ain't locked in with somebody. You don't really know their birthday. You ain't never really met their family. You don't know no social security number. It's like you don't really know this person from a can of paint for real. Y'all just started hitting it off, and y'all started having sex. You don't know this person fully. You don't know their deepest secrets. You don't know their trauma. You don't know nothing.
Like, what's their middle name?
Like, it's really like you really laying down with a stranger for real. Like, y'all didn't take time to know each other before rushing into something. Now it's a situation and you still don't know this human being for real.
Oh, is this Billy Bob and he got this good dick?
Exactly. That's it. That's it. That's all. And then now you done messed around and got pregnant, and now you even more feeling some type of way when you really should just be mad at yourself for being an idiot.
That's all.
Like, you're being an idiot. You did this to yourself, and then y'all be on social media wanting this pity party. I'm not giving you no pity party, baby. You knew what it was. That's your fault. Take accountability. See, y'all don't know how to take accountability for your actions and the dumb decisions that you make. God gave us free will, and with free will, there's consequences. No matter how much of it you use, there's always consequences behind the free will. And you need to learn how to take accountability. Leave them situationships alone. When God can give you all these signs and you just be willfully ignorant and ignoring all the signs because you want to please your flesh, then that's when you get into fucked up situations. All the signs is there, but you ignored it because of your hopes and dreams or this fairy tale that you done painted of this person in your mind. Being delusional, being a dizzy door ass girl. Like, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. So I feel like,
and we don't condone our friends being delusional.
We sure don't. If you're confused, it's on purpose. You're choosing to be confused. On purpose, not on accident. On purpose.
Y'all know the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know the vibes? Do y'all really know the vibes? Do y'all really?
I know the vibes. Do they know the vibes? You know what I'm saying? The vibes are here, right here. From the hip, Polly P Buffy.
We got a comment. Let's read it. Let's read it. Just be a human and there will be no need for that. Okay, define just be a human. Like, define that. What is just being a human? And then, because human nature is people fall in love. People fall for the wrong things. People fall for all kind of stuff all the
People
time.
catch feelings.
And also people be knowing when they shouldn't be it's like deep down in your spirit, in your soul, like I should not be in a situation. But because certain things feel right to you, you still accept it, even though God has given you that energy and that discernment. Like this person is not it. And we still remain dealing with this sad situationship. Hey girl, hey, welcome in. And it's like, bruh, why would you keep hurting on you giving yourself heartbreak over and over again? Like over and over again. And them people don't be caring about your heartbreak. You can tell them how you feel. You can express yourself until you turn blue in the face. Nothing is going to change. Nothing. Y'all better stop begging these Negroes or these women to
Amen.
give you something that you want. Stop begging. What you begging for? Move around. When a person done told you so many times,
That you want, that you know you need it.
like how many times do a snake gotta bite you in the ass for you to know it's a
Ugh,
snake?
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I want to know.
You call it being a Dizzy Dora, so I'm gonna try to see,
Dizzy Dora
see if I can
ass
say it another
girl.
way because I've been there.
You've been a Dizzy Dora, and that's
So
okay,
I guess
friend.
I've been a Dizzy Dora before. I've
Uh-huh.
been a Dizzy Dora. You know what I'm saying? But you live and you fucking learn.
See, but that's the problem. Y'all always want to live and learn instead of listen and learn. And if I'm telling you from a point of view, if I've been in that same situation and I say, hey, friend, I've been here. I've been in that same situation. This is not something you want to put yourself in. And I'm giving you the advice because I done been through it for you so you don't have to go through it. But you still choose
Okay,
to just
but
live
think
and
about that.
learn. That's crazy.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Like, you're coming from a
I'll
space
walk so
of
y'all bitches
friend.
could
I've been there
run.
before, and I'm trying to tell you that's not what you want to do. Correct? Now, what? Right? But when you were walking, there was somebody that was crawling and telling you the exact same thing, and you had to see it for yourself.
Cause see, I was surrounded by Dizzy Dora ass bitches. So I did what I seen. Okay. No one said not to do
Wait,
this.
wait a minute. Wait, wait.
God forgive me. I shouldn't say that. Okay.
And that's all, folks.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I didn't have that
Oh
example
man,
of
that's
what not
crazy.
to do. I had an example of to show grace, be graceful, be forgiving. Da 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 ba ba. Okay. So then you grow up, you start doing your own thing and you learn, oh my gosh, you should show grace. You should be forgiving because it's not the person, it's the demons that they're fighting. And blase, squaze. So then you end up hurting yourself even more
Mm-hmm.
because you're so forgiving and you showing so much grace. You give niggas an inch, they take a goddamn mile because they see that you're going to keep accepting this behavior. They already see what kind of brain you got. And it's like, oh, okay. I got myself one. Got me a little dumb fish. Got me one. I can run circles all around this girl.
Oh, and see that right there. That right there. Females. I know, like, in general, as a human being, there's people out there that when they see that inch of, okay, this person is gonna stick beside me no matter what, they take advantage. But
Mm-hmm.
females, they be like, ooh, bitch, I got me a dummy.
Right.
And when I tell you, you do not want men, do not place yourself in a position to where that female now knows she got you wrapped around that little finger. Cause baby, a female gonna do it, and they gonna do it recklessly. They're not. Hey,
That's true. Guilty is charged.
And
But see, in my situation though,
see,
see, no, wait a minute now, because I think it's justified. All right. So just let me give my example, because I was just a young lad when this took place. All right. I wasn't
a
grown.
young lad is
I
diabolical.
wasn't mature. I was a young lad. Okay, darling. So I was talking or dating
Okay, Cruella.
someone, and then we went to the movies together, right? This Negro is sitting right beside me in the movies, texting another girl. Okay, bet. You're literally having conversation with another female about inappropriate things sitting right beside me. Okay, cool. Don't say nothing because I don't show out in
And this
public.
was a date. Was this a date?
We were dating, okay? Like dating, situation, whatever you want to call it, but we had boundaries of we're not gonna talk to other people, okay? So if we put that in place, that we ain't in a full blown relationship, but we ain't gonna entertain other people because we trying to see where this going. Type
Well,
of
at
deal.
that point, it's no longer a situation.
It ain't a it's a situationship in my book, okay? So just hear me out, because we ain't committed, but we got respect for one another. That we ain't gonna be dibbling dabbling.
Did
Because
you
why would you
react?
want your situationship dibbling dabbling in other cootie or whatever? Because I love my cootie pop. I ain't trying to catch nothing. So I think it's just a situationship, just with boundaries. Now, texting somebody else, get to your house, you texting your ex asking, "Do you hunt good?" And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute now, pause. That's strike two. That's strike two. So I had him hooked around my finger so good to the point I had that Negro give me all his paychecks. Every paycheck that he got from my heartbreak and my pain and suffering, he had to give me his paychecks. And I'll give you a little cut out of it, for you to get your little whatever you need, your little personals, you get a little cut. But that money belongs to me because, Because you done broke my heart, baby. You done came in here playing. Sorry, not sorry. So you gotta know how to use reverse psychology on these Negroes, when they try to play you. But that was my young days. I probably was like 17, 18 at the time. So very young. But he
Because,
knew he
baby, if
fucked.
I knew then what I know now,
That's the time I
yeah.
became violent before. I'm not violent now, but yeah, I stabbed him with a
What?
screwdriver and some more stuff.
Okay.
But that's besides the point. Because why is you playing with me in my face? You know what I'm
That,
saying?
y'all ain't, she's not even that type of person.
Yeah, I'm not, but back then I was, because I was a person that had a lot of anger built up back then. You know what I'm saying? A lot of anger, and I was vulnerable. And I feel like I became vulnerable and very open and transparent, and I allowed you in. I don't even allow people in, so that means I really did fuck with you, and then you came in here playing. So now I gotta show you that you got me messed up,
Like,
and I
come on
might have
now.
not
We
have
could have
brought you
kept it
into
cordial.
this world, but I will sure as take you out. Back then, that's how I thought. But now you can do whatever you want to do, and I'm not even gonna trip, bro. Just do your thing, okay? Do your thing. But when I start doing mine, are you gonna like it? Are you gonna be cool with it?
Cause what they say in the club, we all fam.
Oh, we all feel.
Yo.
Because when Elisa start playing them games, baby, you're not gonna like it. Or Polly, because Polly are on a whole nother level. When I start playing them games with you and treating you like a motherfucking yo-yo, got you on my strain or making you my puppet, you're not going to like it.
Probably need to stay in the back seat and just relax.
Stay dangerous. So I feel like this give me the same mutual respect. If we got a situationship with boundaries, say that. Amen. 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 Because that's a word. That's the gospel right there. You understand? Do unto me as you want me to do unto you. And you better treat me the way you would want a Negro to treat your daughter, your mama, your sister, or your favorite auntie. All right? Because I don't think you would want nobody playing in their face. All right then. So don't play mine. See, a lot of y'all gonna have daughters if you don't got none now, and she gonna run into a Negro just like you, and you gonna be so mad. But when God say be careful how you treat others because it come back onto your kids sevenfold. Oh yeah, he mean that because I done went through some stuff because some stuff that my people done did. So, so hey, sometimes as a kid you gonna suffer for the sins and the debt that your family done put on you, your parents, for what they done put out. Yeah. So be careful.
If I start tit for tat and somebody did.
I don't do tit for tat. I get even. There's a difference.
This ain't what you want.
I'm just saying. Do right by me. All right. Don't have me. No. Don't do me dirty when I ain't did you nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference if I come in and I'm playing with you and then you know what I'm saying. But
I
don't
ain't
do
did
me
you
nothing.
no bro.
Don't do that to me.
I ain't did you no wrong. This how you want to do me?
Because I'm very loving and genuine. And when I really fuck with you, I fuck with you. There's nothing that I won't do for you. There's nothing that, I go to the end of the ocean for you if I got me a little canoe or something. But just don't cross me because loyalty above all else. Fuck the love, all that other shit. Love, that's cool. It's an emotion. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Because you can love me and still not be loyal to me. So loyalty, very, very, very big. Very, very big for me. Yeah, I can see that. And it's hard because people use good people, man. People do use good people. It's hard in these streets, bro. For real. It's really hard. It's even more down because I feel like now we're in a time where both men and women are so selfish. And everybody is out to get one another and see how they can benefit from you in some shape or form. Like it's not, no one is really on nothing genuine. Women looking for financial gain, stability. So they gonna do whatever it takes to get that. Even if it means playing with a nigga mind. You know what I'm saying? Is it right? No. But that's just the times that we're in. The music and all that stuff. Everybody want to live the life like celebrities when you just regular ass females.
That's like
so the man just getting worse.
Well, a wise woman, I'm not gonna say a name, but a wise woman once told me that being used is actually normal. It's when you misuse a person, it's what that makes you heartless, because nobody's gonna go into a situation, relationship, none of that without trying to at least get something out of it. Like, okay, whether it be love, whatnot, whatever. Everybody has "use me" written on their forehead. But when you go on to misusing a person,
well, I feel like when it comes to love, though, I don't have to use you for that. It's just gonna come natural. So I won't really say use me for love because you shouldn't have to use me for that. Like it's gonna come naturally because if God put you in my life for that same reason.
That was metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, I get what you're
saying.
Not
necessarily like using somebody for love.
But some people they'll take that literally. So we gotta break it down in layman's terms.
My fault, you guys. Clear that up. I don't want you using anybody for love.
But yeah, of course you're gonna be with somebody and use me for something, use me for this. But yeah, the misuse, if you're misusing me and just doing shit for like ill intentions, for like own personal gain, I can see that.
At that point,
that's when we got a problem. Cause you really ain't have to go in that deep with me to a point where we damn near married with 10 kids. We ain't have to go that deep. You could have just said what you needed, and I could have supplied you with the resources that you need to go and get it on your own. Or I could have introduced you to a hustle without us getting romantic, because everything don't need to be romantic.
Give a person an option, and you have to be willing to accept whatever option they choose to do. Tell a person what it is, tell them what you're looking for, who you are as a person, and give them the option. If they want to be fucked up with you, let them be fucked up with you. If not, let people go about their business so they can find somebody who's looking for the same thing they're looking for.
Facts. And I believe that sometimes we get into these situationships because we always turn something into some romance when really it'd be a spiritual assignment most of the time.
Mhm. Oh Lord,
That's how
you hit
you
that
get
one.
into these situationships. God placed you in this person's life for a spiritual purpose. And then it's like you done went way left. You done went farther than what you were supposed to with this said person. You was probably supposed to just guide them in a certain direction or help them in some type of shape or form. And now you done created a romance because of lust. You done started lusting after this person, and now you want to fuck this. You done messed up the whole assignment, the whole operation that God done set up for you. And sometimes we need to learn how to have
Yellow
self
lady.
control. Oh, you see her looking all light skinned. But
Who
learning how to have
yellow?
self control, learning how to know that yes, as a human, you're going to lust after other humans. No, that does not go away. Those distractions does not go away. But that self control, that discernment to know when this is just an assignment, this is just, you know what I'm saying, a spiritual purpose more than a fleshly romantic type of deal. Okay, Shanky, what did you say? The problem comes in when I'm being available for you, when you need
Shocky.
me, but when I need you, you can't or don't want to. And this is for any type of relationship from my experiences. Okay. Oh, it's pronounced shocky. I thought it was shaky, but my
Facts.
bad. Sorry.
Yeah, shocky.
Yeah, I can see
It's
that.
okay. But yeah, see, that's what we were speaking on before.
But also, we got to learn how not to give too much
But you also have to
access to
step out.
people. If you see that the energy is not reciprocated, pull back. Stop giving so much of you to people that ain't pouring into you and reciprocating the same things. Stop being so available. Make yourself less available because when you show that you're so available, no matter what, they're going to continue to pull on that. Because it seems like in your case, you are naturally a good hearted, genuine person. People prey on stuff like that. You got to know when to cut back. You got to know when to have this wall up and to not be so vulnerable and so open to just, oh my gosh, you can call me whenever you need me. Hey, no, bye, don't got it, not available, access denied. Okay, that card has declined, baby. It done declined. But I get it. We human. It happens because you don't ever want to be that person. But sometimes you have to be hard bodied. You got to go on this. This is a dog eat dog where you have to be hard bodied. You got to know who to get that type of energy to and who not to get that type of energy to. Because people are some soul sucking people. You understand me? They'll suck the life up out of you if you keep allowing them to. I wish
Suck
God
the
could send text
life
messages
out you.
because I'm not in tune enough to know when he's saying leave, but I can read. Girl. Okay. See, at that point, you have to pray for discernment. Say, God, show me. Oh, we don't lost Buffy. So we have to pray and ask God for discernment. Hey, God, show me who is in alignment with your plan and your will for my life. Show me who's not for me. If they're not for me, allow them to be removed. Allow them to start dropping like flies, not in like a deadly manner, but allow them to just move away from me. Now, it would be nice if people did, you know, if God could send text messages. You understand? It would be nice. Yes, agreed. But I had to learn that I used to live by doing to me as you want me to do to you. Okay, okay. Not everybody living like used to live like that. My yes,
You know what I'm saying? We were brought up like that though, Shocky. So, but at some point we got to realize, you know what I'm saying, when reciprocation is not there, we got to learn how to pull back. We are genuine people, and we were raised to be genuine people.
and I think
But somewhere in between that, you're not taught how to pull back, and that's not good. It's
I
not good
think
at
it
all.
starts off when your parents raise you that sharing is caring. Stop teaching your kids that. They ain't gotta share everything
Or
they got.
what's done in this house stays in this house.
Like that's how they become so giving and so thinking they gotta give everything because you teach sharing is caring
No,
and do all this. And I ain't gonna teach that in my house. Sharing is not caring in my eyes. If you got
cause
something
what?
and you don't want to give it up, you don't got to. That's yours. It's your right to not share it. Okay. Don't feel like you got to be so giving because somebody come to you with a sob story. Somebody come to you with all types of things that pull on your heartstrings. Oh, that's what you're going through in life? I'm sorry about that. I'll say a prayer for you. I'll send you resources.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, baby, I can't do nothing for you. Yeah, it
You
takes
can do it for
time. It
others.
takes time. It takes time. I feel like a lot of meditation, a lot of shadow work, a lot of praying. Yes, you can get it done, but naturally your flesh gonna want to. But that's why you gotta have like that self control to not yield to the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Operate from your spirit man and not your fleshly man, because the flesh should get you into some other situations. Because you could be doing
Yes.
stuff that God tell you not to do because of emotions in the flesh.
Yes, the wine. The wine love us and we love the wine.
Period. And I ain't got no sponsorship, so I'm not gonna say what kind of wine I'm drinking until y'all give me a
Me
deal.
neither, Bookie, but just know delicioso.
Oh, shadow work is just going through all your trauma and sitting yourself down and know what type of trauma are you still holding on to, and to learn how to heal from it, and going through the emotions to detox and cleanse yourself from all of those negative traumatic events that done occurred in your life, and all the pain and the heartache that you still may be holding on to, which causes you to be a certain way when it comes to people. So it's just a journey of healing, basically. Unpacking all your bullshit, unpacking all your trauma. It's just shadow working, then working through it, healing from it, so that you could be a better version for yourself, and not only for yourself, for your kids, if you have them, for your partner, if you have a partner, stuff like that. See, a lot of us, we don't like to deal with our trauma. We try to just carry it and suppress it and move on, and then it bleeds into other things. So I just feel like just do that work. Girl, not you think you perfect. No, ma'am. No, see, yeah, that is a problem. Thinking you perfect and you're not. And that's what brings the problem. See, we gotta work on that. We gotta work on that. We gotta work on thinking you perfect, sister. You can't think you just perfect and don't have no type of trauma and no type of problems, honey. See, not Miss Perfect Patty. We can't have that, girl. So I just feel like avoid situationships at all costs, people. Now, this ain't for the married people. If you're married and you going through what you're going through, marriage comes with trials and tribulations, and sometimes God do that to test your faith and to test how much you're down for one another. So you're going to go through things in a marriage, just trying times, because this is what marriage is, trials and tribulations. But if it's a situationship, don't subject yourself to go through all these trials and tribulations, because you're not committed to this person. This person is not your husband, your fiance, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. In a situationship, don't be doing husband and wife duties in a situationship, honey. Because why are you doing wifely and husband things in a situationship? That makes zero sense to me. Okay. Don't give your all into a situationship. Simply keep it what it is. When we together, we do what we do. When we're separate, I do with me, you do you. Boundaries, cool. Don't be putting all your feelings into a situationship. Don't do it, because you're only gonna cause yourself this heartache and pain. Don't make yourself too available to people if you're in a situationship. Don't get nobody no key to your house when it's just a situationship, or too much control over you, and because they think they can just pop up at your stuff anytime they want to. We ain't doing that. It's 2025. We are moving away from situationships. It's childish, it's dumb, it doesn't lead anywhere, it just gives you heartbreak and pain. We ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that. Well, how am I supposed to tell you what's wrong with you, honey, if you don't want me to tell your business? But let me say it in like this. I think that it's kind of hard to really say if I can't say your business. So we just gonna move along, because I think you could do a little work. A little work. You could be a little bit more emotionally available, a little bit emotionally understanding when it comes to other people. Just be more in tune with your emotions, sister. That's all I got to say. You can be a little off putting with your emotions, like a little detached in a sense, I think. Be a little bit more empathetic. Have a little more sympathy. That's all. I mean, it can be like that sometimes. But y'all just break free. If you have not got anything else from this particular podcasting episode, take this. I need you all to stop subjecting yourself to pain and heartache willingly because a person is treating you right in the bedroom. A person is being taking you out like financial shit. You can, if you can do it for yourself, you can please yourself. You can do things for yourself financially. So many hustles out there that you can do. It's so many ways to make money. Okay. Don't allow those certain benefits that a person is bringing to allow you to sit here and accept things that you know that you don't really want to accept. If you know that you want a family, you know that you want to create your life for yourself and build with someone that you truly want to be with, whether it's making them your husband or just a long time partner, because everybody don't want marriage. I get that. But if you're looking for a lifelong partner and someone that you can build and grow with and y'all just make that money together, you need to leave situations alone because that's not going to lead to nothing long term, because they already don't let you know what it is and what it ain't up front. And sometimes some people might not be very transparent, but they're just playing mind games with you and you're just going bonkers and making yourself be crying and hurt and heartbroken when you don't have to be. So I just say just do what you can. Buffy is having technical difficulties, you guys, but y'all know that is my co-host and we like love everybody's support. Um Over on Facebook, for some reason I could not make it public, so I'm streaming on Facebook but can't nobody see it, which is very weird to me. But that's life. We go through the challenges and the motions. And I hope everybody is enjoying their Friday night. It's Friday, it's the weekend. So I hope y'all just had a great, amazing week. I hope that you guys have a prosperous weekend. I hope that God blesses you with everything that your heart desires in this world. I pray that you can get the healing that you need when you come and you tune into From the Hip. We're here to uplift, motivate, inspire, and help you heal and move past the BS. Yes, we all done been in situationships in life. We all done been some dizzy Doras, allegedly. Some of us may not have been that dizzy in the hand, and you might can move along from situations and not feel no type of way from it. But overall, choose you, love you. Nobody can love on you the way that you can love on yourself, and keep God in everything that you do. I have these every Friday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I love for you guys to come in and just vibe out with us. We talk about many different topics, but overall, I want you guys, the topics, they're real, they're authentic. It's everything that we all done been through and experienced, but I want you all to get the message and understand that you can be free from whatever you want to be free from. You don't have to be tied down to nothing. You can heal, and we're going to heal together, one podcast episode at a time. We're going to get through this thing. I love y'all. God loves y'all. And this is what it is. So y'all going to tap in with me every Friday night. We going to sip our wine if you drink. If you don't drink, get you some apple juice, some fruit punch or something. Have your little smokes if you like to smoke. And have you snack and make sure the kids are not around. Okay? Make sure the kids are not around. We don't want the kids around for this kind of stuff because we talk rough over here. But nonetheless, though, I hope that this has helped someone to really sit down and just reflect and analyze certain situations. Again, I say situationships is a no. It feels good. It may feel great at the moment, but deep down inside, you know that you're worth more. You know that you want more. So don't ever settle for less. Know your worth and know that you are worth a lot. All right, your melanin alone, if you are a black king or queen, is worth a lot of money. So don't let nobody treat you like the scum between their toes and like they're beneath you and just dog you out and think they're gonna misuse you whenever they can and run circles around you. We ain't accepting that. We don't accept that behavior. Okay, go ahead and add me, love. I'll go ahead and add you back. Does anyone have any questions? I am open to answer any questions before I get off. Any questions, anything that you guys would like to hear us talk about on our next episodes to come, any suggestions that you want to touch on. We are open to different things that you guys want to talk on because we do this for y'all. We are being our real authentic selves and very open and vulnerable because we're not losing nothing by having shared experiences. You want to tap in with somebody that can relate to you, that's been through the same things as you, because if I ain't never been through nothing, how do I expect you to listen to me and take my advice? I ain't never been through nothing. If I'm just so perfect and never been through anything, why would you want to tap in and listen to Miss Perfect Patty? I wouldn't. Congratulations, 12 years of marriage. And I love to see black love. I promise. I love to see black love. It's an amazing thing. It's beautiful, especially as long as you got God into it. Nothing could go wrong. So keep God in everything that you do, literally. Because you will have some different devils and demons try to come up against your union because the devil don't like union and marriage and all that other stuff. So keep people out your business. That's rule number 1, too. Keep people out your business. Outside people should not know your marriage business or any of that. Even if you're not married and you just got a long-time partner. Don't put your friends in your business. Don't put your family in your business because everybody going to be having all these different opinions and be very biased. And then it causes confusion. God is not the author of confusion. Whatever y'all go through, you communicate and you work it out. Communicate and comprehend one another and move along. Okay. You're very welcome. We lost Buffy because she's having some technical difficulties. It is storming in her area. We're going to try to go back live regularly on TikTok. So if you guys want to follow us on TikTok, you can. I'll drop it in the comments below our TikTok handles. And then Facebook. You add us on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. We'll be here each and every Friday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern every Friday. Sometimes we may run a little behind, but y'all know I'm black, so sometimes I run a little behind, but not super behind, but just a little bit. So y'all gotta bear with me. I really appreciate all the support and the love. We're gonna tune into y'all next week at the same time. That's 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. You can catch a replay in different clips that we'll be posting, like YouTube shorts, reels, TikToks, and I'll be uploading the clips to Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So if you didn't get to catch it in the beginning, what we were talking about, it will be on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Listen to it on your way to work. Drops Sunday night at midnight. So that's 12 a.m. midnight, which will be 11 p.m. Central my time, 12 a.m. Eastern. So it's going to drop though. And we appreciate y'all. This is From the Hip. We drop every week. This your girl, Polly P. I love y'all. And once again, thank you all for the support. And I'll see you all next week at the same time. So go and relax and drink your wine, have your smokes, and spend time with your family and go out and just have a great time on this beautiful Friday night.
Come take a ride with me and let me free your mind. I'm talking intellectually. Ain't here to waste